Could it be? Could it be that it is all connected? Check this out.
One day, he's tasked with escorting 4 scientists known as the Ghostbusters to the mayor's office. He overhears what Egon and the other Ghostbusters are explaining about paranormal activity. Being a nice, talkative young man, he keeps asking questions. He eventually gets the Twinkie explanation from Egon. He was also there to witness Gozer, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the near destruction of all life on Earth. Unable to think clearly, he accidentally shoots a 13-year-old boy because they thought the kid had a real gun. The shooting was investigated. He was found to have not done anything wrong, but it was time for a change of scenery. He transfers to LA, where he's forced to work a desk job while his work probation runs its course. We see him in Die Hard buying Twinkies. His knowledge of Twinkie ingredients and willingness to tell John McClane about it shows his obsession with the food since leaving New York, and Egon's explanation won't leave his brain. He's still not in a good place mentally. We start to see the cracks forming in his reality. He admits to the store clerk that Twinkies are for his pregnant wife. But this is just a made-up lie to himself to appear normal because he's not an everyday guy. There's not a wedding ring on his finger. He's beginning to build up an alternate reality in his mind because he tells John McClane the same thing. He even starts to hang on to the hope of forming a quick friendship with John. Unfortunately, the events that night at Nakatomi Plaza force Al into murdering again in the line of duty after almost being killed by terrorists. John moves on with his life, and the police chief takes all the credit for saving the day. This nightmare is at its peak for Al Paul, and he's admitted to a mental institution where he completely breaks down. To escape the pain, he creates an alternate reality in his head where he becomes Carl Winslow, a family man in Chicago as far away from the coast as possible. He's still a cop, but his duties never interfere with a solid, loving home life. He has a wife, 3 kids, a sister-in-law, a mother, all surrounding him, giving him support whenever. He is safe. He is happy. However, the guilt of his real life is manifesting itself and bubbling underneath until it finally pushes its way into Al's dream world. A 13-year-old boy named Steve Urkel.
Oh my!
The very same boy that Al killed accidentally back in New York.
Oh no!
With nothing to offer but being obnoxious, interrupting Al's peaceful dream existence, Steve haunts him like an angry spirit, causing frustration. Carl's powerless. As each horrible torture befalls Carl and his family, his tormentor cries, "Did I do that?" Only to serve and mock Carl even more, because Carl did do that. He killed the boy. The harder Carl tries to suppress his guilt, the worse it becomes. It becomes so unbearable that his peaceful life turns into a horror flick, eventually giving him a heart attack and having his family disappear one by one. Carl's Winslow dream reality crumbles, leaving Al Powell alone in a straitjacket and padded room until he dies.
Well, thank you, Confused Breakfast, and allegedly Diddy too, for disturbing my fondest memory of the story of Carl Winslow. And you know what makes this theory even more believable is the fact that after season 4, Judy just suddenly vanished and was never mentioned again. And the same thing happened with little, what was his name, Richie? Same thing happened with him around season 9. So, damn it, man.